Hey everybody, it's Somni Respiratory Flux, call me Flux for short, or whatever you want to call me. And in the last episode, we had controller issues. Yeah. Despite being one of my favorite levels, and one level I've decided is not actually that great. But hopefully we'll go on to some better things today when we first stop by Cranky's shop. More balloons than you can shake Diddy at. Oh, okay. And buy the key. I'm gonna buy Squawks again just so I have them. So, but yeah. I did not read that as shut at first. Anyway, yes. So we've got 2 levels we can go to, and I believe they are going to be the 2 levels yep. So we've got 6-4 and 6-5. So let's start with 6-4 Boulder Roller, which immediately brings a certain movie to mind to probably everybody, and believe it or not, that is not actually what this level is going to end up being like. Although I do notice that it seems to have cooled it with the bones a bit, and is now there's fossils here instead. Kind of blow the thing to bring that down, jump to the vine, which makes a switch appear, which you probably could have had 1 or 2 less security systems on that. Just an idea. But no, now you've got these spiked boulders yes, they are. These spiked boulders are individual people. Okay, I'm gonna kind of go back a little ways so I can respawn that enemy, because I kind of need to actually do a bounce to get to the K, and then to this barrel, which, yeah, that's a bonus level, because, yeah, they just sort of hide the bonus levels like way up off the map so that you just kind of jump to a barrel. That's a level design. That's a baseball. Yeah. So, anyway. No. Thinking about it, Oh crap. Seriously? I think I've done that twice now. I'm just gonna move on. Okay. Goodbye, Diddy. It was nice knowing you. Okay. Well, there's a puzzle piece. There's the one I missed in that place, so yeah. That bonus area, I should have been able to get that. Also, I am just getting hit by these boulders all over the place today, and I think just in general, like, this whole LP I've been playing really there's a bug. Okay, that puzzle piece is kind of weird because you kind of have to put yourself at risk to get it. I'm just gonna go on and not worry about the bonus area I missed, because honestly, who even cares? I will get the puzzle pieces in... Okay, that's a trap. I will get the puzzle pieces in between episodes, and so yeah. Yeah, you see a lot of boulders rolling and falling and everything, but you don't see that big one that we saw earlier, or at least it's not chasing you like some people probably think was going to be the gimmick of the level. Ow. Okay, you gotta kind of time... What? Okay. Or my D-pad can mess up again. I need to go get the, a nunchuck before next time I record. because this is getting a little out of hand. So, yeah, this level is hectic is probably the best word I can choose to describe it. I got the puzzle piece. I don't care. I don't know if there's any better way I was going to be able to get that, so. But no. There is a lot going on in this level, and I love the effect of the 3D, though, with the boulders rolling out of the background towards the screen. It's not something that you really think about as if something that would be impressive, but it's just really clever sort of thing to see in a 2D platformer. It's not something it's not something that you see terribly often. It's just sort of nice little touch that reminds you that this is a 2D platformer made on hardware capable of playing 3D games. Also, don't forget to get the N up there, like I said, because you can think that that little pounding spot is a secret and just completely miss the N if you're not paying attention. So, yeah, that's kind of become a bit of a bad placeholder for me there, is just saying, yeah, there's that boulder, and it's just kind of rolling everywhere. It's just going. Oh boy, gotta stay ducking here. And yes, there's a flower to blow on in the middle of this. I think every 2. Okay. Also, that's a trap. But I think those giant spike boulders come down in pairs, and also get off that edge if you know what's good for you. But yeah. And again, this one is a little bit longer of a roll, and I don't know if necessarily it has the same. I believe it has the same pair. Okay, it does, but you have to be really fast to get up through that, up into that little gap. Okay. This is a very small gap between them, but you still want to wait for the pair to go. And also, when you see them in larger, you can actually tell these aren't necessarily boulders, or they are boulders actually. I think I'm not entirely sure, but they probably the spikes, and there's like soccer ball, like that. They're giant. It's a giant soccer ball pattern of like what appear to be wooden planks. But okay, I was ducking there, but the duck stopped, so yeah. That is a part of this level that I feel is really tightly made, and you have to be very careful to be able to get through it without taking a hit. But also, I just feel like the whole idea of level design where you just duck in a small space while waiting for things to pass, it can be done interestingly, but when it's overused and done to such precise difficulty moments as this, like, okay, I managed to get through that there, but that can just be really mean of a thing to make part of a required path when it's that precise. Also, this one, you kind of gotta roll down through there and blast off. But no, I think those are actually technically boulders. Also, that's a kraken. Okay. I forgot about that. I was distracted by the kraken in the background and forgot that I needed to run a lot faster than I was. But no. This is just really boring to replay, because I'm just sitting here ducking, holding down the D-pad and hurting my thumb for about 10 seconds each time just to wait for the thing to pass, and yeah. Gotta wait for pair to roll. Okay, and I still got hit there. So, yeah. But yeah, here you gotta just sort of... Okay. And again, that's just really precise. And it's not... You can't do it quickly. I don't know if I like that. This part of this level is getting really tedious to keep replaying over and over. And that's... Again, I've kind of said something to that effect in a previous episode, I'm pretty sure. But replaying a level is fine. And I feel like this is worse when I'm Let's Playing than when I'm just playing casually. I don't mind replaying levels as much then, when I'm just sort of playing the game on my own time. But when I'm Let's Playing a game, I tend to get really impatient, I've noticed. Because I don't want to be sitting here trying to think of commentary for the same place 3 or 4 times in a row, even when it's not super boring. But here's a little thing. You pound down into here. You get the puzzle piece, which means the only one I missed is the one way back at the start. So I have to replay the whole level just for a puzzle piece right at the start. And also, that thing is going to drop on you if you wait too long, so don't. But no, I'm pretty sure those are actually boulders, but coated, like covered in the spikes and the things. And it's kind of weird that they go to that level. Because somebody had to make those things, and I don't know who. Maybe the Tikis, I don't know. But there's a ton of them, and it's kind of weird. But we're done with that level. Now let's go to the Precarious Plateau, which is... This is a level that I kind of remember, but I kind of don't, honestly. Got more of the dinosaur bones in the background, and yeah, also just kind of scattered around here. But what you really want to kind of do here is bounce, because they're right up here is Rambi. You've got Rambi for this level, and pretty sure he helps out a lot. And by a lot, I mean, I think there's some required secrets that make you bring him through this level. Also, he can just bust those boulder things, which actually they probably aren't real boulders then if he can... Well, he might be able to. You could get off of him by holding the duck button and pressing 1, by the way, but the fact that it makes you do that a few times is really kind of weird still. Yeah, there's this one secret here, and if you miss this, you can't actually... You'd actually have to... Oh, I think this might be a new... I think this might actually be a new secret room area pattern. You kind of got to jump back and forth across these elevators and... Yeah. Elevator jumping in platformers like Donkey Kong Country is a staple, but also a really stressful one. But yeah, especially with the different speeds there, because it makes you feel like, oh, I'm not going to be able to get up to these, and they are all going down. So yeah, but no, that wasn't too bad. And again, you can't get that if you don't get that Bring Rambi from your first try, because otherwise you'd have to go all the way back to the beginning of the level from that checkpoint to get to Rambi. And also, again, there's just scattered bones here, and I don't know if I've ever noticed that, and I don't like it. I don't like it. It's just sort of weird, and it's kind of creeping me out a little bit, but hey, we're also getting to blast Rambi out of a cannon is always nice. Make sure that this again, the level is called Precarious Plateau for a reason, because everything kind of falls apart. Also, I like how this is kind of like you're platforming on a giant Newton's cradle, and I don't know, I just find that kind of a neat idea. Also, those platforms, well, again, the whole place is precarious, but those platforms in particular look like they're about to fall, and they will. Yep, you kind of gotta get to things. Okay. Again, I want to blow on everything that you can blow on, that even if it makes you get off of Rambi. Oh, I also think there's another hidden place here that requires Rambi at the very end of the level. It's not a bonus room, but it's a hidden puzzle piece that you have to bring him all the way to the end. Yep, gotta pound on this thing 3 times, and that collapses, and you see these Rambi bricks, but if you don't get to break them, you just kind of go to the end of the level. And is that the... Okay, there's a final... Oh yeah, there's one more, and I think it's right in here. These things, even Rambi... Okay, Rambi will break those ones, but not the ones that are on fire. And you gotta get all these rings of bananas. And it's especially with the ones that are on fire, because Rambi can't touch fire. It's kind of stressful. But I'm pretty sure one of these or something like this. Also, you can just kind of get Rambi back. Yeah, that last one has a puzzle piece. I knew it. And you kind of just jumped straight to the barrel, which is kind of floating in the mouth of the thing. So yeah, that's a little weird. But yeah, we got Kong. And we got all the puzzle pieces in this level, at least, and not necessarily in the last one. But hey, we did it. So we've opened up both pathways to the next level, which we will do in the next episode, Crumble Canyon. So, next time, this canyon's gonna crumble, and yeah, that's gonna be fun. So, see you then. This is Somni Respiratory Flux, has been Somni Respiratory Flux, will be Somni Respiratory Flux next time, tomorrow, when I upload a new video. Goodbye.